Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is in the world for you right now. Welcome. It's Kylie Patucci, Stamping Up demonstrator in Australia. And I want to say hello to you all. Good morning, good afternoon. We've got Monica and Judith and Kerry, Nancy, Nicole. So good to see you all. Sharon's here. Well done, Sharon. Just wanted to say a big hello to all of you and welcome to our free craft class this morning. We're going to be doing something very exciting today, and it's yet another amazing random act of kindness card that we were given, and it is gorgeous. So I just knew we needed to case it together because we get so many exciting ideas from each other, don't we? So this is the card in question here. Let's see if we can get our little down facing. It was the only one that Brett and I didn't test, was the down facing camera. But it's working, which is good. I was like, oh no, it's taking its time. So this is it here, and this is from the amazing Fiona Rosario, and it has like a little fold here and a fold here, and it's just really cool, but it's using designer series paper. Isn't that the coolest? I love this idea. So we're going to jump right into it, and I want to pick some beautiful things from this amazing autumn toile, or as we like to call it, autumn toily. We've got some beautiful dies here as well that we can use. We've also got some gorgeous stamp sets here that we can use, and our amazing Cajun Craze gold dots. So there's also this amazing weave here as well. Look at this weave. Isn't it so interesting? Now, I'm not sure, but I think with this one here, we're going to have to just attach it on the back. We could possibly add a little bit of adhesive or a glue dot like in between, but I think it is the type that you'd need to just use the ends. But this is really cool stuff. You couldn't necessarily tie a bow with it. It's a little bit random, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what it looks like. But that usually is my, can I tie a bow? That's my usual. Do I like this ribbon? Can I tie a bow? Because usually when I use ribbon, I want to tie a bow. I don't know. That's just my thing. So let's pick what we're going to do. I think this one here, like we've got this beautiful front cover piece. We've got these inside pieces here. So we'll probably need to get another piece that we can attach. I think we've got our branching out dies, which will be really nice. This one felt like it had another layer to it. Layer upon layer. Oh yes, of course, that beautiful tree. So we could use something like that on the front cover, but it might be a bit too big actually. So let us look and see what we would like. This one here is absolutely gorgeous. Actually, I need that to go that way because it's no good when the dies are in the clippy bit. In you go. There you go. Ooh, there's actually that little one there that's really cute. I like that one. I've used that one before too. This one here is absolutely gorgeous, so we could do something with that as well, which would be nice. Hello. Oh, look at you, Sue. You're a darling. Hi, Regina. Good to see you. And Chantel's here from 2J. Hi, Chantel. Hi, Sarah. Oh, so good to see you. And Kerry. Deborah. Chris. Oh, hello, Chris Andrew. My favourite couple of humans. You're so cute. So let's have a little look at this paper as well, and we can choose which one we want to use. Now we are, Bruno he just asked the question. We are deep in organisation. I was actually chopping up my pieces ready for Sunday, which is 2 days' time, which for Canada and the USA is Saturday. But we've got online stamping retreat coming, people. Can you believe it? I love this music. This is going to be us in 2 days' time. I'm so excited! Can't wait. So if you haven't signed up, now is the time. Go and do it now, okay? If you haven't done it already, you're going to have FOMO, not JOMO. You're going to have the joy of missing out. You're going to have the fear of missing out. So let's do this. Ta-da! And yes, even if you can't come along live, all good. It's fine. You can still come along and watch the recording, and you're absolutely going to love it. It's going to be so, so, so much fun. So please don't miss that event, because we have put a lot of work into it all. Ooh, I do love this paper. Ooh, that front one's really nice. But remember, we're going to be using paper that you're going to see both sides, which is really cool, because it's a good way to utilize paper that you can't decide. This is the card that you're like, oh no, which side am I going to pick? They're both so beautiful. So I think for me, the standouts, if I was to look at both sides, I think this one here is gorgeous with this one here. And I think that I would go, I really like the, oh, there's some more under here actually. I know that's the same again. I think that I would go, we'll just leave those there. Oh, maybe not, there's two here. Oh, this is a different type of one, this one. It's got only 3 sets of papers, I think. I mean, I do really love this one too, because I love this back area here. So I think I'm going to do this one as well, but I'll do this one in the inside. So I think the front cover can be, yeah, the front cover can be this. This will be
morning,
inside.
Everybody.
Good morning. Ohayou gozaimasu.
There's one extra one.
Yeah, I was like, oh, is there another piece? Oh,
but
yes.
I need it for my OSR project. And I basically use the
whole
entire
sheet.
sheet.
Okay.
So.
I was like, I feel like there's a piece missing.
Don't you use this for your...
Probably. I haven't looked at the other project. I probably do.
Dear.
Oh, dear. Kylie Bertucci. You're used to me, though, aren't you? Because I'm like, oh, we'll just use another one from the pack. I mean, it is what OSR is all about. Don't worry about what you've got. It's all good. The only thing I get sad about is Bruno has got, like, the most amazing detailed instructions. And then I'm like, I'll just use this one. Yes, good. Okay, I'm happy with that. And that one... the fox is very cute, though. Can you see that fox? I think I might swap my front cover for this one. Because even though I do love the look of this one, this is very cool. This could take a whole new... This could be a whole new thing happening. And I do love that inside piece, too. Yeah, let's do that one. Because I don't think... many would use this one. You've got to be quite bold to use this piece. So Bruno has very kindly done a destruction for us. So this is going to be the front cover. And if you're in imperial measurements, so the US and Canada, these are your measurements. So you've got the 9 by 14.9 or the 3 3/4 by 5.5. And then scoring at 1.5 centimeters or half an inch. So that's the front cover. And we're doing all of this in paper, okay? This is a love it, chop it. And then we do the inside. Oh, thank you, Bruno. Then we do the inside, 19.5 by 14.9. 19.5 by 14.9. Score at 9 centimeters. And then 8.5 by 5.5. Score at 3 3/4. So that's our little... organised card for you. Here, I'll leave this here so you can take a screenshot of these measurements. And I've put the right one on top of the right one. There we go. Take a screenshot of that, everyone. so that you've got everything you need there. And then we can get happening. We can get crafting together. Now, this is a free crafting video. We do have crafting videos that you can pay for, like the video class bundle. But because it is a free video, all we ask is for your support by giving us a thumbs up, because that will help us be found on YouTube so that others can enjoy our free content. And if you could share with others, if there's someone that you think will enjoy this, maybe you've got a friend that loves to craft, yeah, we would be really appreciative if you could share that with others. Now, actually, Brenda, there is one thing that I need that I realise I don't have, and that's my glasses. I'm blind. I thought, oh yeah, I'll be able to cope, okay, but no. I cannot. I thought I brought it with my iPad, but I didn't. I think they're on my... Where did I put them? On my bedside table, maybe? Anyway, we shall do this. Now, the measurement that you need to have, because you need to have the right way, because there is a wrong way and a right way. So this one here is the 9 centimeters. So that is going to be the correct way. So let's do that. I'm going to do this one first. And I'm sorry if I cut it wrong, because I'm blind as a bat. I can't believe how bad my eyesight has got. Yay, my eyes, thank you. Love you. You're a legend. The legend that is. Oh, yes, I can see. All I could see was blur. Okay, so that's my first one, and then scored at 1.5. Now the scoring I need to be on the other side, because that's the other thing to keep in mind as well, that it does have a correct way and a wrong way to burnish and score. Okay, so I'll just fold that now. Oh, look at that paper on the other side. Isn't that nice? Love it, love it, love it. Oh, we've got 10 thumbs ups. Thank you, everyone, for our likes. That is very, very appreciative. We're very thankful for that. Now, our next one we're going to cut, and we, again, want to make sure that we've got the right way up for our inside piece. So we're going to do 19.5 by 14.9. So I might do my... what's this piece here? So this one's going to be the full length. So yeah, I think we'll cut it this way first, which is our 14.9 piece, just so that we can get more out of our paper. Just making sure that you are chopping the right way. And then we need our 19.5. Make sure that that's all lined up happy. And then score at 9 centimeters. Now, Stampin' Up! App just released a... Ooh, it's just jumped to 19, everyone. Woohoo! So exciting. That's very, very good. That's better than we do, I think, sometimes the whole time. Now, what are we going to do for our layers? We could do this with this. I think I really want to... Oh, we're going to have a little bit of sneaky peek with everything. Oh, that's very exciting. So I think, yeah, I'll do this in the middle and then the other one at the end. So that will be like... Oh, no, it'll be like that. I think I did the score. So if you wanted... Depending on where you score will depend on what is going to show. So because I did this side, scored it, and then did this smaller, this has to go like this because you want the layers to be like so. So you want to keep that in mind, that if I wanted this piece at the end, then I would have to make sure that I score, yeah, this one so that it's smaller, and then that can sit the other way. But that would also mean, yeah, it would mean you'd face this way and then do the score. That's the way to do it. That would be at 9 centimeters, so that then that's at the back and you're folding it over that way. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, I think this is actually a very good masculine card, this one. And we always need a good masculine card, don't we? Oh, look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Look at that. I love it, love it, love it. So we'll stick that down because we can, and then we can start decorating. I know. So just one thing to keep in mind with the joining offer. So even if you don't live in Australia, so say you live somewhere else in the world like New Zealand or Canada or any of those places, then you can take advantage of this special. Ta-da! Now this special is $60 is all you pay. Look at me, I'm eating up. Welcome to the joys of being a woman. $60 is all you pay, and you get $235 worth of product. So it's $175 for free! Plus you get free postage. And I think Bruno calculated it yesterday. That's like $14.50 in free postage. Yes, please. So if you haven't joined up, we had a lot of customers yesterday that ended up shopping with us. Even today, there's been quite a few that have shopped with us. And we're like, why? Why are you shopping? I mean, I'm happy you're shopping. But come on, you could join up and get an amazing, amazing deal. Who doesn't want $175 worth of free product? So if you need support, any questions, I've got a video on my YouTube page that just explains basically the whole process of signing up. And quite a few said when they were in the comments that they struggled with just the phone number, like a few little things there. Or maybe you've gone to join and you've seen the ABN and you got scared. You don't have to put in an ABN. Like, it's only if you have one that you can put it in. And even if you have one, you know, it's between you and your accountant if you're going to start selling or not. Majority of people are just signing up just for the hobby. Just, you know, if down the track it randomly turned into a business, well, that's something for you and your accountant to talk about. But, you know, in the time being, it's probably just for the discount, right? Because once you join up, you get the $175 for free. You know, you pay only $60, you get $235. Anything you want, anything. You don't have to. It's not like a fixed starter kit. You can pick anything you want, including all of these amazing new last chance products that have gone on sale. There's also brand new online exclusives, pre-order. There's so many cool things that you can get your hands on, and you have no quarterly minimum till the end of April. So it really is a no-brainer for those of you that want to sort of get a little bit of a discount, because the other thing you get when you sign up is 20% discount minimum. Depending on how much you spend or what title you're at, it can go even higher. But the minimum discount is 20%, which, hello, who doesn't want 20% discount? Yes, please. And even like this is an idea that Bruno put together for us, but you could get all of these amazing products here on the screen if you wanted to for only $60. It's valued at $218.50. So you get $16.50 free postage. Like, it's just a winner. Anything that you want to order, you can put in your starter kit, and booyah, you'll get freebies. So don't miss that one. It's such, I haven't seen a deal like this in a very, very long time. And no, Bruno, sadly, you can't join. Bruno was like, oh man, I really want to join. I wish I could join back up again. And it's like, no, sorry, you're a supporting demonstrator, so you're not allowed to. Them the rules. But we do have lots and lots of friends, even some family that are thinking about joining, which is just very exciting because you get so much free stuff. So, yeah, let your friends and family know about this special, because who doesn't want to Like even if you stock up on some gifts that you can give to people, yeah, it's such a good deal. Look at that. I really, really like this colour that we've picked. Isn't that beautiful? So now we get to decorate. Now, Fiona has got some beautiful decorations here, and I love the die that she's used in hers, and even the the dies on the inside. And I love Fiona is actually saying here how she's loving to love it, chop it. And she's got the song. She goes, I love to love it, chop it. I love to love it, chop it. And I haven't sang that song in such a long time, so thank you for reminding me, Fiona. And yes, I absolutely love what you've done with your card here. But yeah, she just said, thank you so much for your inspiration, for being an amazing enabler. And she goes, and the good news is that I've finally broken away from the hoarding DSP shackles. It's only taken me, is it 5 years? But boy, oh boy, it's amazing. Oh, I'm so happy, Fiona. Yes, and it's so true. You don't have to have any pressure to sell. I love that, Chantal. Thank you for letting everyone know, because it's true. No pressure. It's just a great opportunity to be able to get some things at a discount, which we all love, right? I love a bit of a freebie or a bit of a discount. Well, there's a lot of a freebie actually in this one. So let's have a little look here at what we have got to play with, because we've got different dies that we could use for this. I'm actually feeling like it would be nice to use the... Oh, that's nice. Hello over on Facebook. Actually, I will open that up for a second and have a look over there. Let me see here and do a little refresh so I can see what's going on over on here and see our comments. Facebook is great. We're slowly getting there. Oh, there's Cindy. Fantastic. And Jane as well. And Jane's a new team member. Woohoo! Welcome, Jane. She's a smart woman. She knows a good deal when she sees one. But yeah, Facebook, sometimes it's so good. Sometimes it's like, no, not going to do what you're asking me to do. I refuse. Oh, so I'd love to actually do that connection, Bruno. I wonder what that one... Oh, yes, I remember what it was. Because Bruno was very clever and he did a little connector thing for me, which was amazing, because then I could see everyone's comment all together. I wonder if it'll remember it in Chrome. But yes, I'm going to do something like this. Hello, Rochelle. So good to see you. That is so exciting. Yeah, I can't think of the name of it, and I can't see what we've previously searched. Oh, yes, history. There we go. There it is. Social Stream Ninja.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I know. That would be good. Now that you've worked it all out. There we go. Thank you, my love. So I can do that one there, or I could do this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do this one here. Even though it covers some of those little foxes, I really like the look of that. And I'm actually going to go for basic black. Or is it early espresso?
Early espresso and
espresso.
And this one here.
What's the
basic
other one?
Beige.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Oh,
Yeah,
they're good combo. Do you need to do it before or something? Now, I think I might have some early espresso here that's already cut down so that I don't chop into new stuff. Let's have a looky. Yes, this is perfect, because I just need a few of the dies cut down. And let's bring in our little mini, and we can cut this paper down so that we can use that. I would like to have a play of this one actually. Do you mind bringing over the... Oh, hello there.
It makes that sound too.
Yeah, I've got to keep an eye on that. It's the...
Don't touch it.
I know, touched it yesterday. I'll have to put a little... because I used to have a silicone mat underneath there to stop it. Do you mind popping the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine over here to my right, please? That would be helpful. I woke up this morning and I'm a little bit sore in my back, and I'm like, oh no.
No reaching.
I'm like, I don't want to cause some issues with my back again. Thank you, Bruno. That's good. Thank you for trying. But, oh, that's a good idea, Chantel. I love that idea. Because what does the fox really say? And I'll do a chop here so that we can fit it in the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, the little mini. Because I love my mini. Oh yeah, about 6 centimeters. And we can pop that through. Now we'll probably do, I think I'll be able to use a few of these, but I do like Bruno's idea actually of having the basic beige with some of them. Oh, thank you, Rochelle. That's a sweet thing to say. 25 likes. Thank you, everyone. That's a really big help. That's going to be amazing because now we'll be able to reach a lot more people. Oh, I think I'm going to have to... Oh, that's a hard decision, this one. Let me have a look and see what it looks like. I feel like this is a different... What colour would that be? Let's have a look on the back of the paper. That will tell us exactly what colour that is. I feel like it's not crumb cake. I feel like it could be grey granite. Could it be grey granite? It is grey granite. Ooh. Well, well, well. I'm going to use a bit of grey granite because I don't often get to use it, and it's a beautiful colour. And I think I've got another spare piece here that's already choppy chopped. Look at this. Oh yes, that needs to be grey granite. So we'll do a couple of sheets in the grey granite. And yes, I'm cutting it down so that it will go in my mini. That's how I roll. I'm happy to chop so that I can go in there. It's just so handy, this little guy. Hey, you're just so useful to me. Okay, so we'll chop that. I will just add a little bit of this on there. I just find, especially when I cut it so close to the edge, I just wanted to use something just to keep it in place so it doesn't go for a little wander. There we go. And I'll do a flip of the dies. So this one has got stitching on it. This is the branching out dies, by the way. It's a really great set. It's not part of this suite, but I feel this is my like absolute go-to die currently for, you know, sentiments or layering, because I love that type of like set that helps me to layer, and it's great because you've got different sizes within the set, which is brilliant. I hope you're all getting to do some crafting today, and if not, why don't you do some is there like some sort of cleaning that you need to do, or some cooking that you need to do that you're sort of avoiding Is there something you need to pull out of the freezer for tomorrow night or tonight? Now would be the time. Don't think twice. Go, oh yeah, I do need to. Just come on, up you get, out of your chair, go grab it, and then you'll be thanking your past self. Your future you will thank current you and say, oh, thank you so much for getting that, Kylie. I really appreciate it. Well, it will be like me thanking myself. That's what I'm doing. You won't actually be thanking me because I won't actually be doing it for you. You will thank yourself. You'll be like, oh, I'm so glad I pulled that out, because there's nothing worse than realizing, oh my goodness, I didn't pull out. I had food there and I didn't pull it out. So get yourself organized and maybe do up a little list of what you need to do today. I find that helps me sort of get a lot more productive with what I want to get done. Yeah, it just helps me to focus, and it's a really, really big help having it all written down. Aren't they the cutest? Just love them so much. And then what we can do, we'll just have a little look here. So this is in the which die set is this one? Yeah, it's in the Autumn Trees die set. So that comes with those beautiful trees as well. We can do some of those as well. Oh, it's so good having a trolley here. So we're going to do this and just make sure you've got it the right way. And we're going to have this. So we can actually, I was going to cut it down like, you know, do a line, but what would actually be really cool is if we used one of the dies. Oops, sorry, there's the little deer die. I'll pick that up straight away because I'll end up losing that one. Come here, little guy. Yep, you go there. Pop you right back where you're meant to go. Tell you where to go. Oh, 26 likes. Oh, thank you, Bruno. I wonder if it's using the same. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit out. I think it's using a different screen to normal. Let's see here if I can zoom out. Oh, yes, yes. There we go. That's a bit better. Still not quite right, though. Anyway, I won't follow my little guide here. It's mainly just my bottom one that I need to fix, because if that one's wrong, then I go off the page. Doop. There you go. That's a big difference. Okay. So hopefully that is going to be zoomed right. Thank you for letting me know. That's good. Chantel's very keen on having a fox. The only thing about cutting the fox, I did think about your idea, but they're actually very, very small and they would be very finicky to chop out. So this one here, even though I'd love to have it, I don't think that they will look the best chopped out, because you've got very thin little legs and they're just very, very, to fussy cut it would be very detailed. But I like your idea, and if you want to go for it, you go for it, girl. But I'm going to use the dies. All right, all the best, Chantel. You could do that. But I do like this idea of having I'm going to sit it behind here. And we've got quite a few trees and different things that I can add as well, which is great. So I'm going to sit it behind. And the reason why I'm going to sit it behind is basically then it will sort of pop out outside of that die, which is fantastic. That's what I want. And I'm just going to line this up. It doesn't have to actually be even, because they could be on uneven ground, for all we know. Now I need there it is there, the top piece there. It would be good if they had like a fox die. That would be cool. see how that looks. Oh, that's cool. I was worried that it was going to cut that little leg there. And then we're going to sit it on there like so. So you can see it's just a little bit, you know, uneven. But I really like that idea of having the two dies. So you cut this die first and then cut this one. And I think it really accentuates that beautiful die at the background too. So it's a really nice tip to, yeah, use two. And even one of these type of dies are quite good for that as well. So we might try and do that with one of the dies to see if it works out where you can cut like twice, because that would look really nice. I'm thinking, because on the inside here we probably wouldn't use it, maybe on this piece here, like more of a like decorative type look. And we could use the garden green to sort of bring that green in as well. So let's have a little look here and see what it looks like in the garden green to start with. And I'll pop that over here, back where it belongs, so that we don't lose that. And I've got a piece of garden green here, a scrappy piece. So this one would be, I want to do a bigger piece so that you can see the full, what it looks like in full, and then when we cut it down, because it's nice to see what these dies look like and how they work, because I think this is one of the ones that doesn't actually cut out, it stays inside, so you can actually frame this. So we'll pretend that this is a normal sized card, yeah, that you're going to fold in half, and I'm pretty sure that once you go in there it will stay in that section there. So let's have a little look here. Oh, the rubbish has to go out, Bruno, although I think he did put it out yesterday. I can hear the bin guy, although I think he's right outside our door now. It's not too bad. We can do with another week. It's more the recycling that, if you miss that, because you've got to wait 2 weeks for recycling. I love this side quest. Is it a side quest though? I don't think it's a side quest. It's actually part of the quest. It's the quest of discovering our dies. Because I do actually want to use it on the project. Oh, brilliant. Here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, wow. Check it out, people. So I really wanted to show you, yeah, just how amazing this die is. Because, and this one here, you can see there's quite a bit that stays in the die. So you can just give it a brush. And this is with our tool, amazing take your pick tools. Just really get all those pieces out there just for the next time that you use it. Make sure that you get as much as you can. Whatever stays in, you can just sort of use your other end of your take your pick tool to just grab that out if it's not going to budge with just the brush. And it's nice and easy to remove that then. But yeah, I think, personally, I think it's worth. Look at the detail in this. It's so beautiful. Let's grab you out. Actually, the other one might even be, oh yeah, I think this will definitely grab out the pieces a lot better. Yeah, that's much better. So this is the, we've got another use for our tool now, because it usually is only my glue remover, like when I don't put the lid on the glue properly. I have to unblock it. But yeah, you get the idea. You know what I mean. But it is actually it feels really good to get rid of all these bits and pieces in here. It's actually quite cathartic, really. Just removing all these pieces. You can actually go from this side and just, you know, go through the little hole pieces here, because you can actually see which pieces have got something behind them. So that's another idea as well. And if you have the pierce mat, it will run over this a lot better with the brush with the pierce mat if you needed to as well. So that's another option for you to get rid of all of those pieces. But just realize that if you use this very detailed die, that you are going to have, yeah, quite a bit of these little pieces in here as well. It's very good. Well done to us. Ah, we did very well. Only got 2 pieces left, so we may as well get rid of them together, because we can do hard things together. We can do tidying together. Look at that. Ah, brilliant. They're all done. Excellent. And just one left here. Yay! And so now future Kylie will thank me when I open up this die and I go, look how clean this is. Past Kylie did such a good job on that. Bravo to you, Kylie. Okay, now we want to make sure that we get all of the amazingness out of this die. I've popped all of those pieces straight into the bin, straight away, so that we don't end up with pieces of random scraps out in the living room and wondering, why is that out there? Where did this come from? Now this is where I'll get my beautiful tool here, which is our pierce mat, and just run over this with our amazing little brush, just to give it a little bit of, like, get it loosened. So you can see there, like these pieces here, they do pull away. You might have to just lift it a little bit just to allow those bristles to get in there. But it does work. You just need to be patient. Patience is definitely the key here, just to get rid of all of those die cuts. And I do know that you can, depending on the sandwich that you have, they can get a lot looser, and it might be worth, with this die, running it through a couple of times does make it like more pliable, easier to get all of these items out for you. So that can just keep playing around with the sandwich. Maybe even put, I think they call it like a shim, where you put an extra piece of paper, just, you know, A4 or just whatever size you have in your country, just some printer paper, and the printer paper will just give it a slightly extra piece in there, and that will really help as well to get, yeah, a more crisp finish and for it to be looser. There we go, people. Let's put a piece of basic white behind here. What have I got here? Oh, yes, I know. I can use the back of this cardstock, the paper. Oh, hello there.
I just had a brainwave.
Oh, look at that. Yes, tell me your brainwave. Or a sticky lint roll. I love it.
Do you think you could cut along here?
Yeah. Like do a little...
Like, and have like...
follow through. Ooh.
Like this section, and have it in the corner.
In the corner. Very nice.
Because remember, it's going to... Like, if you have the whole lot, you might see...
Well, it's not to have the whole lot. I want to cut the whole lot to show everyone. And then what I want to do is cut it out with our die that we're going to use.
Oh, yeah.
So it will just be a piece of it. So it will sit here. I'll have the basic grey here. and then I'm going to cut a layer over the top that goes on top of here,
Interesting.
which is what we've done at the front.
Yeah.
Sorry if I didn't make that clear, everyone, but that was the idea.
Great.
To have that, and then to have this, just so that it brings this in here. But yeah, I was just going to grab like maybe something like that. But
Perfect.
definitely what would be worthwhile, even looking at the way that this is cutting now, is to have the adhesive sheets before you cut this. I always forget to do that. But
sure
if you
not the
do,
only one.
actually, do you mind grabbing the adhesive sheets for me? Because I do want to show you this, everyone. Because if you use the adhesive sheets, it actually does make this cut a lot easier. Because that's what gives it that extra bit of thickness. I know, isn't this die amazing? I absolutely love it. So I think it's in, yes, one of those ones there. Thank you, my love. Legend.
Might be a bit sticky.
And we just basically go, yeah, I always forget which side's the sticky bit. Yes, there we go. So I always like to do those two first, and then you can just go like so, and then, but yeah, I like that idea that Bruno came up with, because we could possibly do that on the other side. Okay, so now that we've got that, we can now cut on this side. So you want your adhesive to be at the base. And then if we have our die, there it is there. This will be really interesting just to see how this goes. What just fell then? Oh, nothing of importance, good. And we need this one. We need these two. And we'll pop that on there. There's a method to my madness. Like that. Okay, now we'll just run this through a couple of times just to see how it turns out when we give it a bit more gas in the tank. There we go. Ooh, that's a good idea, Sally. Ooh, love it. Because like even this Charming Day Dyes, I've been using this quite a bit. And like imagine it with these beautiful roses sitting on top. Even this flower here, you could just cut it at the stem and have that sitting on top. That's a really great idea, Sally. Brilliant. Yep. Would be awesome for fall. Die cut white, sponged in 4 colours. Yes. Oh, look at all of you. You're all your mojo is just going, whee! I love it when I can show you a die like this and then all of a sudden you're off. Now already, can I just say, just the feel of this coming off, like there's still quite a bit sitting in here, but it just feels different. The way that it's like, it's a lot more sturdy. And even just running my fingers through here, it's definitely coming off way easier with the adhesive sheets. So that would be well worth doing if you're not using it. But like even if you are using it in a card, to be honest, I think it would be really good to have like a backing. Because even if you do go, like say you fold it over and you've got a card behind, you don't actually want them to see the writing on the inside. So you'd be wanting to add like a backing piece anyway, which the adhesive sheets would be brilliant for that, because then you can just add a sheet behind that you stick down using the adhesive. So there you go, my friends. That's just a little hot tip for you. We'll just see what it's like. Oh yeah, that's great. So same thing that I did before. You'll get a couple that might sort of get, you know, a little bit stuck. But just be careful, because if I pull on this with the adhesive sheet behind, see how it's still attached a little bit with the the adhesive sheet. If I pull on that, it's going to pull off the sheet. So just be really mindful when you're using the sheets, that if it's too stuck down, don't pull at it, because it'll unravel the sheet. And trust me, I've been there. I'm like, no, I don't need you to come undone yet. So you just sort of release it, and then when you peel back the sheet, then that will come off properly. But it seems to be good. So just run it through a few times if you're going to use the sheets especially. Very good. Oh, I really like that. Very, very beautiful die. And I love your suggestion, Sally, to put some flowers. Another thing that made me think of this die here that I think would be really, really good, and I was trying to use it in my project, but I think it would look amazing with this one. How good would that be? Putting some yeah, I definitely would like to use that, and even the leaves, and have that as a sort of safari jungle look. So for those of you that are needing to do a baby card, or who would have thought that this die here would be part of a baby card? So I love it when you can use something that goes with other items. So this is Amber Autumn, but this whole suite is worthwhile getting from a masculine point of view, from a baby point of view. Like Sally said, add some flowers, feminine point of view. It's such a winner. So just keep that in mind as well. If you're looking for some enabling today, I've just provided it for you. You're welcome. You like that one, Charlotte? Yep, Charlotte's in. That's it. Sold. Are we all sold? Yep, sold. I need a sold button. Enabled. That's what we need. Hashtag enabled. I have been enabled to purchase. Okay, so now, as we digress onto fun little techniques here, I definitely know I want to stick that down. I feel like I want to have a sentiment here, but we'll figure that out as we go along. I think that if we do probably an emboss, so actually maybe we won't stick it down just yet, because I would like to do, what have we got here? Oh, I love this one. I'm blessed to have you in my life. I don't know if that's going to fit all the way across. Let's just have a little look here. Oh, I think it may. But we could even pop that up on, so that's not directly on the stamp. But, because I think the thanks is great, but I just feel like it's a little bit, there's too much space there for a thanks. I mean, it would be very masculine, and we could put some embellishments on there. So yeah, maybe that will work actually. And we could bring in a little bit of the leafage here, because we've got quite a bit that we can work with that too, maybe just up in the corner. Oh, I like that idea. Now we're cooking, people. Now we're cooking. We're concocting, crafting ideas. I do need to give my blocks a little bit of a clean. A bit of a tardy. You'll be very proud of me, everyone. I bought my drink bottle in today. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Bruno. That when you peel it back, it'll take those bits out. So true. How much is left in here? We'll do that later. Later, Kylie can deal with that. But it is actually very cathartic. Yeah, I'll do ASMR. You can pay me to make sounds with my die cutting machine. I need to do more of these type of videos where it's just making sounds. Well. Look at you. Just gonna whisper as I do this, because this apparently stuck on this one. How was that? Did that make you feel really calm? Good. Just add a little bit of ASMR. Good. I don't find it cathartic. We're all different, aren't we? I think if we tell ourselves that it's cathartic, Charlotte, maybe then it will become cathartic. Oh my goodness, yes, Sarah. Little animals could pop their heads out. You can actually feed them through the foliage. They can be like, hello, hello. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do our stamp. Let's do some die cutting. Not calming at all. Now we want to just see where this is, so then we can make this as low as possible. Is the right way? Yes. And I just want to, actually, what we will do before we stamp is line this up so that it is on the right way. Where's my little scratch pad? Oh yes, I think it's in here. I remember where I put it. So just line up your block and line up your sentiment with the grid, and then that's going to at least give you a little bit better idea of where you want to stamp when you've got to stamp on straight, because then we can use our grid paper again, bring in our die, line up our die so that we know where it's meant to sit, and then we'll be able to get fairly straight, because at least we've got a gauge here that we can use rather than just winging it. See, everyone was loving it, Bruno, until you mentioned the blackboard. I was like, oh, this is really calming. Ah, blackboard, no. We all hate a blackboard sound. And I will use my tweezers. Give that a little bit of a tap. Now there's a little bit, see on the A there's a little bit of embossing that I don't want there, embossing powder. So just come in with your take your pick tool, give that a little bit of a removal. You just sort of scratch it off a little bit because there might be a little bit of static there, and then you're good to go. All these tips are very handy, and I love having a take your pick tool. Oh, they're so good. Use them all the time. Now I'm just going to heat this up just a little bit before I go into embossing. So I don't want it to take too much of that embossing powder off. Fantastic. Okay, now we've got lots of leaves here to choose from that we can add to our little corner piece, but looking at this, because we've got one side that's got the die, but I'm just going to use this other side here for this part, and I've got my snips. Now what would be really easy to do, I'll just cut that out. We'll put that there so I don't lose it. So what would be a really easy thing to do is like what Bruno said with you know, just having a corner piece that you have like a base for it to go through. But again, you could use your die to cut it out and have it sit flush against the die, which would be really good as well. Or what we can do is just grab some pieces here. So we've got this piece of leaf here. So you can just sort of cut it out as though it is that one leaf. So see how it's attached here. We want to cut that out in a way that is rounded. Like if we just cut it out flat, it's not sort of lining up with what the others look like. So see how I've done like a little bit of a, you know, rounded edge, because that's going to match like these other pieces here. This bit here, that's fine as is. We can just go straight. That can have a little bit of a rounded edge. And then this one as well can have a little bit of a rounded edge. And so it's a little bit of extra work, but you're going to now have not just a background die per se, you're going to have, you know, potentially all of these amazing separate pieces as well that you can use on your projects, which, you know, I think that that's a good bang for your buck. I like to have lots of different ways that I can use one item. To me, that's value. That's what I feel like. It's like, yep, that's made that die valuable to me. So we can actually do something like this and have it sort of come off even. But I do want to line up that one line there that we've cut, which is just that base piece there, because to me that sort of makes sense of it sitting nicely on there. So we'll just see what it looks like on here, because we may not, oh yeah, so we could sort of turn it a little bit. We don't want to cover the sentiment though, so it may work out. Yeah, that's good. So just always check your project first, because I didn't want it to come off the side there. But that looks fantastic. I really like that. And then we've got this piece here, which we're going to sponge. I think that will look really good with a bit of sponging. So do you like that? I really like that. I think that has come up, and it brings in that garden green to the front cover as well, which I always love to bring in the colour that's sitting there. Now, I've got my sponge daubers here. There are your little daubies. And we've got our grey granite. I've been using my sponge daubers quite a lot lately because Bruno gave me a whole new set. Ah, yes, please. But I do need to label them because I like them to have their own. Each dauber needs its own colour. I don't do that for my blends. I mean my blends, yes, but my brushes, I don't have a colour for every single brush. I just sort of go into colour families. But I know for some reason with my daubers, I like it to have its own. So it's a little bit of extra work and a bit of time that you put into doing this type of thing, like having a little bit of sponging or layering. But I just think, you know, this is part of the adventure of crafting. And of course you could do this very quickly and easily, this card. It doesn't need to be as complex as this, but I just wanted to show you this suite so that you can really get a good feel for all of the dies that are included in this suite. And then that will help you to make an executive decision as to whether this suite is for you or not. And just keep in mind that I don't know what the cost of this one is actually. We'll have a little look and see if it's something that you could add to your starter kit at the moment in the price range. And yes, it is very satisfying to watch the colour change. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I'm glad you enjoyed the tips. Well, it's helping you to see what you can use, whether it's for you or not. And I think it just helps to get the ideas flowing, and yeah, it was interesting. I did some, hi Lena, good to see you. I did some polls on some of the groups that I've got, like the Love It Chop It group and my team group. And I just wanted to see like how everyone sort of digest their content, like their crafting content. You know, do they prefer like reels where it's quick? Do they like to see the creative process from beginning to end? And it actually surprised me how many. I thought for sure like Instagram reels and the quick videos would be the most popular, which in most groups it was. But it also was very popular to see this type of video where you're doing like creative discovery and working from scratch and relaxed, you know, sort of like the class style. So I was really happy about that because I thought, oh, I wonder if this type of content that I do every week is actually something that a lot of people want to see. But yeah, everyone was like, yes, that's the type of content we want to see. It's like, oh, brilliant. Well, that's good because that's what I'm doing. Even like this is really pretty where you have the leaf coming down. Very, very nice. Oh, I do like that though. I think we might even go in that corner. Yeah, like that looks great. Are you happy with that? I'm very happy with that. And you could even have like a lighter color sort of sitting behind. We will see, you know, what it looks like to have this die sort of sitting, just sitting behind there, because we could cut that and then have like some layering, which I think looks very nice, just to have that sort of extra piece sitting on top like that. I like to have the layering. So anyway, let's stick those down. Let's lock them in. And I might have to test my Tombow glue because I was a bit naughty and didn't put the lid on last night. Oh no, it's all good. Maybe I did put the lid on. I just took it off this morning. So because I don't have the adhesive sheet on this one, I'll just do a little bit of Tombow glue on there. You don't need a lot, just a few little dots here and there. But it's definitely a lot easier to use your adhesive sheets for these type of dies, that's for sure. So we'll just line this up before I push it down, make sure that it's in the right spot. Yep, that looks really good there, sort of in between the thanks, like it was always meant to be there. Look at that. Brilliant. And then this one here, I think we can raise that one up. I think that looks really nice. Up higher. And like so. And you could put on these, but I don't think it's necessary because it's quite nice to have them sort of, you know, looking lifelike. They can just do their thing there. Beautiful. She's a beauty. Oh, look at that. And I could see that on so many different cards. Like, you know, imagine having this with some, you know, some of the basic beige or the, oh, look at that. Even if you just had that. Just gorgeous. Yes, I could totally add another layer, another little piece maybe. But I do want to use some embellies, so I don't want to take up too much of my space because I do have plans to add some dimensional. But isn't that gorgeous? That would just look, just as it is, amazing. I'm not sure what happened, but I fell asleep. I love it. Now, let's have a little look here. So if we were to add another little piece in, I don't know if there would be, or maybe that little piece in behind there, this one here. I think that could look good. So let's have a little play and see Bruno's suggestion there of adding another little piece in. And then this bit here. Okay, let's just put that there. So we could do it on that side there. I feel like if we did it, we'd do it on this side. And also another cool thing with this type of die actually is you could even colour these in. Like if you did it in the beige, you could even colour all of this in grey granite and then colour those pieces in.
Hi, it's me.
Hi, I'm doing the suggestion that you...
That wasn't what I was saying, but it looks really good.
What were you thinking?
So you know how you were talking about having this?
Oh, yes. The layer.
Could you put a bigger one behind it?
Oh, yeah. That's the best way to do it, isn't it? Yeah, thank you.
Because I think that looks great.
We'll have a look at what.
But maybe
we'll see
just having some of the neutral in between. I don't know.
Well, I was going to cut this in half.
Just make
and then
it
have
wider.
just a little tiny slither on both sides.
Great.
So that then that just sort of sticks out. But it could be easier just to use these layers. Because then it just will be a little bit bigger than what I had before. But I think that would look quite nice. And it's like the layers are there. So we'll have a look. We'll see which one we prefer.
Have a look, see.
Whether we...
It's really cold in here.
Is it? I feel good. I've got my long sleeve. No, I'm happy.
Can I get you anything?
What do I feel like? I think it is Beveragino time.
Did someone say Beveragino?
They did.
Did someone say Beveragino?
Oh, can you make me one of your amazing tonics?
Sure.
The tonic coffee. Bruno made the most amazing... What was it?
Hey, everyone, do you want to see the... No, I won't. I was going to show you a video class bundle project.
We could show them. We could do a little sneaky
There's
sneak.
a thing there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. The video class bundle.
There's your sneaky peek.
There's your sneaky peek.
Oh, hello. I'm scratching my fat over here.
Oh, that's not bad. So mine is like a really fun fold.
It's really cool, people.
You want to get this. So it's only $22 Australian and you get 12 classes for $22 and unlimited access. So yes, just the tonic coffee. Thank you. But I do like that. I think I might end up sticking that down, but we'll see. We'll see what it looks like because I do want to put some embellies in there too. Ooh, I'm back here again. I'm back crafting. Sarah wants a coffee too, and so does Sharon. Anyone want a cup of tea? I'll organise Bruno to get a cup of tea for you. Wouldn't that be wonderful? He'll Uber Eats it for you. Send it via Uber Eats. Have you ever done that where you send a friend Uber Eats? It's so much fun. Can I just suggest you do it just once in your life? Just send someone a gift using Uber. It's so good. During the lockdowns in Melbourne, we did it quite a lot. In fact, I use Uber to send people my own food. I would cook and then send it. It was so much fun. I did it as Uber package. I'm not sure how, I don't know if I was doing something wrong by sending food, but it was just, around the corner. It wasn't like a far way. It was just friends that were in the area. Now, where is some? Oh, yes, there's some of the grey granite. I think I've got another piece here somewhere that I can use. Maybe not. We'll get another little scrap piece here. Has anyone purchased a chair on Amazon? Because I really want to get a new chair in here. And I'm thinking I just can't be bothered getting it, like going into the shops. I really can't. Although Brenna does love to go in the shops, so we probably should do a day trip to IKEA and get because I really want a good rolly chair. I like the rolly chair that I had last time, but the issue was that it doesn't roll unless you're sitting on it, and I found that really frustrating. It'd be Carolina the yes, that was so much fun, wasn't it? We're on Zoom, and I evened a gift to one of my team members while we're on a team Zoom. That was very funny. Okay, I think we've got what we need here. Where are the other two little bits of my where did I put the other two? Oh, there they are. Ooh, what did you get, Lena? Tell me all about your chair. Because, yeah, I'm thinking of just getting it on Amazon, but it's very difficult to, you know if it's going to be any good other than the reviews. The reviews are pretty good. Yeah, new Crazy Crafter waiter. And Carol's going to have a tea. Lena's a tea. Oh, lovely. Cafe latte for Jane. Sarah's a coffee. Yeah, because I would love to roll in here. I think it just makes it a lot easier when I'm looking for things. And if I could just go whee and roll where I need to roll, that would be great. Okay, so that's that one. I'm thinking, I don't know whether I should do, even though it's very random, I don't know whether I should do like very vanilla or something behind, but I don't mind it, but it's not like making me very excited, that one. I feel like it needs a different color. Maybe it's the garden green might be good. Or you wouldn't buy a chair I couldn't sit in first. Yes, that's what I thought. But I sat in that chair and I still didn't like it. Hi. We're talking all things like? Chairs. Oh, show them.
It's a bit wet on the bottom.
That's okay. I'll put tissues underneath. So explain this concoction.
It's not that it's nice as yesterday.
Isn't it?
No. I feel like I watered it down by making it cold.
Oh.
And the tonic doesn't seem as nice. I just used the one that you had on the bench.
No, I think it's great. Good call, Megan. So it's tonic and coffee. Black coffee. Yum. Yummo. So I've got that one for that one. Where's my other? I think you're correct, Megan LaCornu. You're a smarty pants. If we do some of this and this. Grey granite is one of those colours I think is very underrated. I feel like it really does have a place in our heart. But do you find you don't use it as often as you would like? So he poured some espresso coffee from our Nespresso. Espresso from the Nespresso. And then poured it over ice so that it cools it down. And added tonic water. Yes, tonic water, people. In Melbourne, they call it nitro coffee, I think it was called. Like, we found it at a shop that put it in. Apparently, another taste sensation that they're doing in Melbourne at the moment is to put it with ginger beer and cream. I saw it, I'm like, really? But I shouldn't diss it until I try it, really. Let's try it with that and see if that sits. Oh, yeah, that sits way better. Good call, Megan Laconu. The winner is Megan Laconu. Yes, that's what I was thinking, a gaming chair, Lena. I would love a gaming chair. That's right, espresso spritz. Do we like that? Do we approve, everyone? Give me a thumbs up if you like that one. Either in the comments or on the screen. But I do want to use the embellishments too. Let's put some embellies on there. Because we've got so many beautiful embellishments. Oh, yeah, we've got the Cajun Craze ones. The dots are going to look amazing. Now, that is just silly. Putting tonic water with coffee. Oh, the ginger one. The ginger one's silly, is it? So I'll do this middle one, I think. Oh, maybe the middle one there, and we'll do a bigger one. And a really tiny one. What do you think? Dun, 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 dun. I feel like that's the piece of resistance. That is the winner. The winner goes to, and I think I will raise that up as well, because why not? No to ginger beer. Yeah, I did look at it and go, oh, really? But I do love ginger, so I was not one to judge. There we go. Nice call on the sponging, Megan. It's amazing how it just, I don't know, it just brings it in like a corset on a woman's body. It's a bit random, but it does. It just brings everything together. And we'll use some of these up, because why not? All the edges are very important to use as well. I shouldn't have even moved on to a new sheet until I use this. Naughty, naughty. Naughty Kylie. Even the little pieces here we're going to use. Every single little piece will be stuck down. No dimensional left behind. That one is not peeling very well. There we go. You go on there. We finished the sheet, everyone. Bravo. Now you're allowed to move on to the next sheet, Kylie. Oh, that's brilliant. Freeze it as ice cube. That's totally what we're going to do. And I've been like going crazy filling up all my ice buckets around the house. I'm just like every day I fill up my, because we had a automatic ice maker at our last place because it was plumbed. I'm really missing it because I'm constantly like, okay, keep filling, because we've got some friends coming at the end of the month. Jessie Scott's going to be in the house. Yay, she's coming back to Perth. This is going to be her third time coming to Perth. Can you believe it? She must know someone here that she likes. She knows she has fun when she comes to us. She's like, yes, let's have a party time. So yeah, we're going to have a great time. So we've got her and another couple that are coming. We're all staying here at our place. And we're going to have a really fun pizza night with friends and hang out. We're going to have a look at the West Swan Road. It's just going to be a lot of fun because it's a beautiful area where we live. It's where all the Perth people come for a little weekend away, which is really cool. Okay, so that front piece is very happy. I'm very happy with that. Now, on the inside, we had these pieces here, and we can decorate those with some more of these pieces. But I do want to see what it would look like with the whole piece covered, because that's why we did this here, and also with the adhesive sheets. Now, there would be two ways of doing this. I think it may actually work out quite well to not necessarily cut out the piece. The only reason why I say that is because it may create a little bit of chaos. Let's just see. Yeah, I think because this piece here is all joined, but this piece up here is sort of a standalone. So I think that if you did this technique, I would definitely stick it on and then cut out after the fact. That would be my hot tip for you, because I think, yeah, this is going to look really hot. So let's just give that a go. Let's just try and do the section that we want. And then that way we can use other pieces of this as well without... so let's sort of see. I really like that look there. So we've got... Oh, this might actually work, you know, where we could cut it out without... Yeah, these are all joined. So this could actually... Because even this bit is joined to here. Yeah, so that's all I would do actually, is just make sure that every piece is a joined piece. That's brilliant. Let's do that. So it's going to be that piece there. Because all of that is connected. There's not one piece here that's not connected. Yay! That works out good. And we want our bases. Here they are. Oh, that's not good, Deborah. There was a time there where my stomach could not take coffee and I had to go off coffee, and it was devastating because I just loved being able to have Melbourne coffee so much. But apparently it was a thyroid problem, which I ended up getting fixed up, and yeah, somehow it all worked out. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. And look at that. Look how cool that looks. So, another little hot tip with what I've just done. You saw our piece before that we used where we laid it down. But you could also do something like this and inset your die inside. Oh, look at that. Boom. Look at all the ideas we're coming up with today. Look at that. If I haven't enabled you already, surely this has done it. How cool is that? I'm even impressed with that one. I wouldn't do it that colour necessarily, but you get the idea. It's just the die cut itself is now sitting inside. And everyone will be like, how did you do that? The other cool thing would be to lift this up. Oh, Jane just became a member. Welcome. Another cool thing to do would be to lift this up, and then everyone would be like, what even? How did you do that? I know, so many ideas today. It must be this new tonic coffee that's just gone into my brain. But that's a really, really cool technique, can I just say? To be able to layer it and even put like a different colour behind here and have it standing up, like, oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So many cool ideas with this. If I haven't sold you, seriously, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to sell this die to you? Okay, so let's stick this down. Come here, little one. And I think we're going to do it on this side because I think it will be a really nice sort of move into when we go into our greens. This one can have like a, we can do something with some espresso. Now, this bit here, what we're going to do is just lift off all of our little pieces there. So the best way I have found, taking this off is just to take your pick tool, because, they're the most amazing things ever, and then just slowly come underneath here, and you want to pull away. Just be very mindful that this is very fragile, so you're going to need to be a little bit patient with it, just to sort of tease that off. Keep using take your pick tool to sort of do its thing and pull that all off like so. Yes, I do think it's a lot easier to have like a piece that's all joined like this than cutting it down the other way. But I do think you could do that technique if you needed to. Either. You just got to think of different ways to get the result that you're looking for. Okay, so now that that's all happy days, we're just going to flatten this guy out a little bit, as much as we can, because obviously it's going to have a little bit of movement. And we just want to be really patient again and just take our time to line this up. So we've got, I would usually go for the bottom, and you can see sort of where it's going to line up. Yep, that's looking really good there. So that's all happy, and just slowly you want to just tease it on in here, just to make sure everything's in the spot it needs to be in. Oh my goodness, people, look what we just did. Oh, yes. Well, I did actually see something very exciting, Deborah. I'm pretty sure I can mention it. I probably can't show it, but I'm going to mention it. I may have seen some 12 by 12 vellum appear on the online exclusives as a pre-order. We're so excited, and we love that it's 12 by 12. Like, I hope that it stays on the online exclusives forever. And the only way that it can stay there forever is if all of us order. We've all got to order like so much vellum that it never leaves us. So stockpile. You know how I always help you not to hoard? Yeah, I'm going to do the opposite now, and I'm going to tell you, please hoard, please hoard. we want the vellum to stay forever. So if you are a demonstrator, you can get that now, because, that's the gift of being a demonstrator. But, and Bruno's onto it already, you can add the vellum to your starter kit, because you get to pre-order items into your starter kit as well. Just a little hint for you. I know. It's in your cart, Nicole. I know. We're so excited to see it back. It's like, we need an applause. Yay for vellum. Thank you, Stampin' Up. So just remember, if anything disappears, what's the one thing that's disappeared recently that we've been very sad about? I think for me, the latest thing that disappeared that I was like, no, what was the very latest thing that we were all very depressed about? And we couldn't believe that it left the building. I literally my brain can't think of what it was. But I was like, are you kidding me? No, this can't be happening. Now, I'm just going to do a little bit of sponging in the background here. The cart's getting bigger and bigger. I know, we just have to keep adding to our cart, don't we? What was it? And I was like, the snips. Of course, the snips. So we need to really, really get onto the snips, because like they didn't have a supplier. It's not like, oh, we're getting rid of it because we wanted to. They didn't really want to get rid of it. Snaps! Yeah, Megan's like, snaps! Yes. So yeah, we really need them to come back. So please, if you're a Stampin' Up demo, I don't mind the rubber stamps going. And I am sad about the markers going. But I also do know that, like, there's a time and a place. Like, we need to stay competitive. And I could imagine it being quite expensive to have the rubber. Yeah. I do like the new idea of the, like, making the storage smaller. Like, I'm sad for my craft room because it just looks so amazing having everything behind me. But I think for the average crafter, I think it's a really good idea to have less storage. Oh man, this is so good, Bruno. Oh, I'm going to be buzzing. This is probably, how many coffees is this? Is this like 3 coffees in one go? I'm going to be like jumping off the wall. I think I already am, but you know. What's new? What's new around here? Now, I'm going to back this on some espresso. And I think this one we can just sponge and leave as is because it's amazing. Yeah, Bruno really enjoys the rubber stamps. And I do really like the rubber stamps when it came to like the images. Like, I just really didn't like rubber stamps when it came to like stamps like this. So yeah, I'm really happy that sentiments are now all going to be clear, because I find it really difficult to line things up, and just making it more cost effective for the company too. I can see that they've got to keep adapting just to make it more viable, because we want Stampin' Up to stay as long as it can. There's so many craft companies that have been struggling over the years, and I think Stampin' Up really is proving to, because of the decisions that they make, it's keeping the company viable, and it's making sure that we have all this cool crafting stuff. And I love the online exclusives. I know a lot of you may struggle with online exclusives, but I see the benefit in it, particularly with all of the fake stuff around. I think we really need to have something that comes and goes quickly, because hopefully that prevents them copying copyrighted items and just putting out really bad quality stuff too. And yes, the magnetic plate was amazing. I really did enjoy that too, actually, Dee. That's spot on. I'd love to see something like that, because that's probably one thing I've really missed. But yeah, I definitely just have adapted and used the washi tape and things like that now. But it was amazing. So yeah, maybe we can sandbox that, everyone. Magnetic plate. Snips. Yes, I know. Oh, the top note die. I remember that die. I feel like this is very reminiscent of Top Note though, isn't it? It's very similar, these ones. It's got that same sort of look. The stitching, it's just that it's a different type of die. Like, I think those old school dies, they were so crazy thick, weren't they? It was just that one die, and you didn't have a sandwich. It feels like a lifetime ago, the Top Note die. Pop that over there. Okay, let's have a look at these. Ugh, gorgeousness. Look at that. And then we can put one of the sentiments here. And I think this one, like, we could raise it up, but I think it's going to look a lot better sitting flat. And the one thing to keep in mind is where the line is. So you just want to make sure that you're sort of a little bit sort of off. It's not going to be stuck down centered. And I think this branch is just absolutely stunning. Like imagine even that in the vanilla, like it would just pop so much. So now what are we going to do on these two? So we've got some sentiments here. We've got some dies as well. We've got some trees here. Let's have a look at this die here. So this is quite large, this one, so I don't think that's going to fit. It probably would have fit here if you wanted to do that one. Maybe we could even add that sort of at the back here. Yep, that would fit. So that's an idea for the last page. I would like to keep this though as a place to write on, so we can sort of cover like most of this here. Yes, Velum, the Velum's back. Yeah, so I think that will be nice to use that one on the back page. And we'll do that, we could do that in the, I was thinking early espresso, but I think it might be good to use the grey granite and then sponge it with some early espresso. I think that would look really good. And we've also got this piece here that layers on top. So even that could be sponged in some early espresso and use the grey granite as well. I think that would look really, really nice. Even the, we've got some very vanilla there as well. But yeah, we'll have a little play of that. Good. Now we've got a really cute mousse here. Let's see what stamp sets we've got in this set that we can play around with. And this is a good, really good card for this suite of products because we've got so many different things that we can play with here, different sentiments. So we can even have this one. I think I might have the Blessed to Have You in My Life. I think that will look really good on there actually. And we can do that in the emboss. And with this one here, I don't think we'll need a sentiment. I think it would be really nice to do just a little bit of stamping maybe. We could have some trees. What's in the other set of dies? We've got, oh yes, so we can use some of these. Oh yeah, there's even some leaves here that we could use to cut out. And there's that. Oh, it's a deer, not a moose. There we go. Little deer. Doe deer. So I've got lots of little things to play with. I think I'm gravitating towards this stamp set here on there. I think that would look really, really nice. But we could, you know, you could easily just do sort of like a landscape look where you've got, you know, some trees and different bits and pieces here. But yeah, I think it'd be nice to bring in a stamp here. So let's have a little look at what size this is. So it would sort of sit like that. I think that will sit nicely there. And then we don't have to have a sentiment on this one. We'll just have one there. Excellent. Good idea, everyone. We're cooking with gas. This is really fun, can I just say? I'm really enjoying this. So I think if we do, because we could just emboss it. I know that sounds random, but rather than like stamping it on like very vanilla or something like that and then colouring with blends, let's just stamp it on some early espresso. How many times can I say early espresso today? And how many of you start singing that song? Okay. And we need this one as well. And this doesn't matter if it's straight or not, because we're going to chop it out. Chop it, Daddy. What have I got over here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We need embossing items. Did I pop them back? No. Why would I pop them back when I could just easily find them then? Oh my goodness, I just saw my online stamping retreat project. Oh, I'm so excited. I really like my projects. Like really, really, really like my projects. I think you're going to be suitably impressed. Suitably impressed. Yeah, I love the markers, and I thought I would be sadder about the markers going, but I think when the blends came along, the blends for me are just the most amazing thing that Stampin' Up! Could ever bring in. I'm so thrilled that we have alcohol markers, and they really have sort of taken over for me in the colouring aspect. Yeah, they're my favourite type of colouring, the blends. So I think, yeah, Stampin' Up! Probably realised that we've moved on, we've changed. I do like it for writing inside the card, but, you know, for the amount of cost, I can just use a pen, really, just a marker. I mean, I will keep them for writing inside my cards. It's nice to have something that matches the colour of your card, but, yeah, I'd rather invest in the blends. And I really do need to organise another blends club, actually. We should look at that, Bruno, to do a club so that you can collect them, because there are, you know, new blends coming all the time. I think we did the In Colour Club, and that included the blends. But I know that there's a lot of new ones that are joining Stampin' Up! And maybe don't have the set of blends. So, yeah, it would be a good thing to do. And then if there are blends that you have, you can just swap it out for a product or something like that. Just so that you're like, oh, I've already got this one, and this one, and this one. And we can go, sure, no problem. We can fix that for you. Ah, yes, good call. Look at that. Blessed to have you in my life, all of you. I really am so appreciative because you're all amazing. You never know which ones to get, Rochelle. You have to get all of them. Easy. Solved. Do you mean the blends? Oh my goodness, you just need them all. Yeah, get the set. Yes, it's so much trouble to blend with the markers. Oh my goodness, Charlotte, the blends are just the best invention ever. Like, and once you try it, like I was a bit nervous that I wouldn't be able to colour. But, you know, if you do have those sort of, you know, insecurities about colouring, or you're scared to get into it, like it's worth doing one of those. I think it's what's his name? Bruno will think of his name, but there is a course you can do, and Bruno and I have wanted to do it for a while actually, so I do need to reach out to them and do it. But it's a demonstrator in the UK. I can't think of his name. You'll all think of it. But he does courses, and even Patty Bennett has done their courses, and her colouring is just amazing with the blends. I'm literally seeing his face in front of me. He's on Artisan, and it's like I'm having a brain fart. I'm just warming up my hands. Oh, why can I not think of this man's name? Jay, thank you. Yes. Take one of Jay's courses, and I think that you would feel very confident after doing one of his colour courses. And yeah, every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I really have to make time to do that. Have any of you done his blends course? Because I saw Patty did it, and I was like, oh, wow. Like, it really stepped up her colouring after that. Because it's not just using, like, one colour with one colour. It's being able to use all of the colours to create depth and shade. And it is a real talent. But, you know, I'm very, like, rudimentary, basic in the way that I colour. And even I'm happy with the way that I colour. And it's just literally I just use, yeah. I'd love to, Rochelle, but I'm crafting. I'm running a YouTube video. Just look his name up. I just knew one of you would do it for me because you all have hands for me at the moment. You're my hands. I'm asking you to search for me. Like I said to Brett, I need this. Brett, I need that. He's very kind to me because you're kind of stuck when you're crafting. Now, we need to choppy chop that out. And we also need to use the dies for this guy as well. So that will be in this one. Brilliant. Amber Autumn. But yeah, I'd be interested if any of you have done his course. And if you do end up doing his course, and it's because of, yeah, just look his name up. Yep. And Jay Serrano. And yeah, if you do it, just contact him and say, it's because of Kylie Bertucci that I'm doing this course. And he'll be like, what? She's so kind. Jay. Yeah, so I think he's under Mitotsu Crafts. Let me see if it's got a link to his blends video. But yeah, I might have to do like a little collab with him somehow to see if I can, if we do the club, that maybe we can, yeah, somehow have his colouring masterclass as, oh, I think he just has them already done. Yeah, there's a membership. Oh, he's got a lot of colouring. Oh, that's great. Anyway, I'll give you a link to that. So he's got a membership, or he's got like individual colouring ideas here. Yes, that's the one, Nicole. There you go. There's a link to Jay's info. But yeah, I think that would be the best. Like, if you don't feel confident, well, just, yeah, just train yourself. Like, you know, it's like anyone that, you know, like a doctor, you know, not that we're doctors, but if you want to become confident in something, well, go to someone who's really good at it and get the training. And then, voila, you will feel confident. You'll have the tools that you need to do hard things. Something that you're like, oh, I could never colour like that. And then you're like, oh, now I can colour like that because I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to stick that down. I think I need a little bit of new washi because this one is, I've used the other one a few too many times, which is wonderful that it lasts for quite a while. Yes, there we go. Oh, that's great, Charlotte. So you've done it? Have you done his class? There we go. Take your time to line this up, peeps. It's worth it because you want it to be like you've taken all this time to emboss and get it all happy. So yeah, take the time to make sure that it's all lined up where you want it to line up. I really like this idea of not colouring and embossing. Yeah, it's worth investing in your crafting. Like, I love being able to, like, the extra content and being able to do techniques together. Like it's really good. Like I love having this freebie stuff for everyone, but yeah, it's great to give some paid content too. Look at that. I still tried to line it up and I still got it crooked, but no one will know. Only all of you. only the the group of you watching. And then this one I'm just going to cut out. By hand. Bring back the snips. Bring back the snips. Yeah, I was very, I must say, Brenna was very excited about the velum returning. Yay. Beautiful. Oh, something just fell there. Hopefully all is okay. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then we can put some embellies there. So if I think I'll stick that down. We're just got to keep in mind where we're sticking it. Remind me. The snipping, Deborah. I love snipping. I'm like, wee. Again, it's just practice. Like I never felt like that at the beginning. I was like, oh, I hate cutting. I hate snipping. So I understood how everyone felt. But the more you do something and you find your little technique that you're happy with, and then you feel really good. I've invested in my crafting. I saw my total sales to date figure and I went, oh my. Yeah. But, you know, there's a lot of things we can spend our money on, right? And I just feel like of all the things that we could spend our money on, I just think, yeah, I think that this is the least harmful thing that we could do. Because I know people, like I used to work at a casino many, many years ago when I think I probably would have been just out of school. And it was really sad just to see, how much people spend on gambling. And, even when you walked into the casino, it was on the Gold Coast, and where you walked in, they had a massive mural that said, that had a picture of a blue moon. And on my orientation day, they were saying, can you see the picture up in the corner there? That's a blue moon. That's how often our patrons win here. And I was like, what? Like this whole thing is just rigged to basically, make sure that the casino makes money. And people never see that money again. And, it's up to you how you spend your money. But to me, it's like at least we've got something tangible, something that's ours. We can resell it if we want to as well. Craft has a good resale value. Whereas, if you gamble it away, well, bye-bye. Goodbye to you. Even food, we eat food and then it's gone. Whereas craft, we have lots of fun. It helps us. For me, mentally, I just feel like it's just been really good for me. Very cathartic. I think in the times that we're living in now, I can actually feel when I haven't done some crafting. It makes a difference to how I'm feeling even. Oh, yes, perfect. Woohoo! Oh, yes. You got the email for OSR. Very good. Yes, I love that, Nicole. Sometimes it's like, you know what? We find a way to make it happen, don't we? And I think if we really want craft supplies, we just make little tiny sacrifices. But it makes your life happy. I just feel like it's just really nice to have something that brings joy. Sparking joy. Now, I just want to make sure that we don't go over. So I think if we do a piece there, this can be to write on in here. And this side we can have our beautiful tree. We're doing so good, everyone. And should we use vanilla or the oh, I think I'm going to use the beige. Beige is the winner. Now, I don't know if I have a smaller piece of beige here because I haven't, that's another thing that I haven't used a lot of. Ooh. Is that some there? Yes, maybe. Yay! I think I've got a good piece here. Yes, that's a good size. Because I like to use my scraps. There we go. And we'll do this. Oh, actually, I will keep, because we were going to do the tree in the beige as well, weren't we? Anyway, I'll have that there. And I've also got some grey granite, so we can decide which one we want to do. And we'll bring this guy back in. Why, hello there. Welcome back. Oh, everything is so expensive now. I literally, like, even though we live on the, like, right on the West Swan Road, which is where there's amazing restaurants and places where you can have a drink. And I really said to Bruno when we first got here, I'm like, oh, how nice will it be to, you know, go to these places and, you know, just do a visit and bit by bit, just, you know, see each place. But like we went to one place and I'm like, I can't get over that cocktails are now $20. I'm just like, I just took my breath away. I'm like, we've got gin at home. We'll just make a cocktail at home. It's like, I just can't justify the prices now. It's like, yeah, before it'd be like, oh yeah, you know, this is fun, you know, it's a little bit of expense, but you know, it's great to go out. But now I just feel like it's just so exorbitant. It feels like, yeah, I'm being ripped off because I just know what I can make at home. And a lot of times, particularly with food, I'm not always impressed. And I know that I can make it at home better myself, which, yeah, it's a bit frustrating. Oh, yes. Gorgeous. So that's the place where we're going to write. And we'll just make sure that that's lined up nicely. And then we've got our beautiful tree that we're going to add. So what do you think? Do you think that this could only be masculine, or do you think that I don't think it would be bad to go, you know, like if you gave this to a woman, but I think, yeah, it just has a real masculine feel to it for me. Like maybe at the front here, yeah, I still think it's got that masculine feel to it, even though it's got the little embellishments there, which I do want to add to there as well, actually. Yeah, I think it's got a really nice neutral feel to it. you could very, very easily just sort of mix a few things up to make it, you know, feel a little bit more feminine if you wanted to. Like even here, we probably should have added some of this behind one of the items here, because that would look really good, wouldn't it? Spewing, I didn't remember that. Even behind here. So nice. And yeah, we're not doing anything there. But yeah, even at the bottom of there, really, really good. Is that still sticky? Yeah, it's stuck down, I think. Is there a way of lifting you up on each side here? Ooh, ooh. We could do it. We could do it. We could find a way. Yes, I think we're going to. As long as we've got like a little tiny bit there that we can tuck it under. Yes. So I really wanted to use this. Irregular weave trim. So I think behind there will be really nice. We don't need much of that. Love it when we use all of these cool products. So what I'm going to do is, normally I would flip it around and pop the Terran tape and stick it down. But because we're doing surgery, because this is emergency surgery, what we're going to do is, and I think we'll have to cut that down a little bit more even, is I'm going to use the Tombow glue to just keep that in place and hold it down, just because we're, yeah, flipping this up a bit here. So I'll stick that down first. Just hold that in place for a little bit. Yeah, because I'm probably like, yeah, a lot of times when I first started crafting, like a lot of, oh, I think we might have to use the Terran tape actually, because this doesn't seem to be staying put. But anyway, we'll see when I stick this down whether it'll hold it in place. But yeah, a lot of my cards when I first started out, a lot of people would be like, oh wow, that's an amazing masculine card, and I'm like, it's not a masculine card, it's a card that I would like. So yeah, as Charlotte said, I'm not a pink girl. So yeah, I would personally like a card like this. And there's a lot of people that like hiking and outdoors, camping. Like I think, yeah, it doesn't necessarily just have to be a masculine card. It could be an outdoorsy type woman as well. Yeah, that looks good there. And we're just going to tighten that up and then stick that down on that side. Did you like our surgery, everyone? It's a lot easier to remember it beforehand. It's a bit like the adhesive sheets, isn't it? Okay, I don't want that to be too tight, but that looks good there. And you could possibly add a little bit of glue underneath here, but I think I really like the idea of it sort of sitting, you know, up like so. It's a little bit tighter than I would like. Just sort of pull that back a little bit so that it has a little bit less pull there, because I want that to be flush. Of course, all of this would be way easier if I remembered it beforehand. So just keep that in mind, that this would be a lot easier to deal with if I did it first. Just with a little bit of Terran tape would be amazing. Ah, perfect, Amundo. But I'm glad we got to use that, because I think that, yeah, it's a really cool weave. And yeah, you definitely want to, like, it's worth getting the suite to get this ribbon as well. I think it's amazing. So our last little piece is just our beautiful tree here, and I'm going to do that. We'll do it in both so that we can compare which one we prefer, because you know I like to get the visual. So we've got that one there, which actually I think we could run through the mini even, which would be cool. Yes, we can. You know I love to use my mini when I can. Okay. That one there. Move all you out of the way. Because it's a little bit more detailed, I'll pull it back a little bit as well. Like do it twice. Oh, that's right, it doesn't cut out. So what you can do is grab your die here. And that's what's going to cut that out. Will it be... Oh, I think it's going to be too small now. Let's have a little look. Oh yeah, it's that piece there. Yeah, I think it's going to come out. So what we'll do is I'll grab another piece and make sure that it's big enough this time. We might have to use our Stampin' cutting machine after all. A bigger one. Yeah, that's better. We live and learn. I was like, oh, you can use this big tree in here. No, but we can't because we need to cut it out. So I think we can do both together. Yes, we can. I forgot about that because I have used this before. I did a team, we did a team Zoom class. I think it was, yeah, last month. I've got another one coming up on Tuesday. I'm so excited with all our newbies. We've had, I think we've had about 6 new team members, 6 or 7, which is wonderful because I'd love to welcome a minimum of 20. That's the goal for the month because it's such a good deal. I think that, yeah, there's going to be a lot of our customers, we're going to contact every single customer that's ever shopped with us, every single demonstrator that's ever been with us, and just say, hey, get like $175 of product for free. Now's the time. And actually we'll do this one while we're here. I think I can use the piece that I had left over. There it is. Just to do the layers of branches. So this sort of adds just a little bit of extra. And I don't think I would, actually maybe I will put the adhesive sheets on now because I think that would be one of the items that would be good to like adhere directly on there. But I'm impressed that I've remembered. Don't ask me how I remembered, but I did. There, oh no, that's not them. I think they might be, yes, they're still back there. Okay. So if I just do, yeah, that part there. So what I like to do usually is just cut it across. It's not technical, but it just makes sure that I've got exactly what I need in terms of the adhesive sheet, and then that can go back in the box there. And then I'm just going to cut across here just so I know where I'm beginning. Good. Peel one bit away, and then you just have the base there kept free, and then you can peel that away. It's actually really good how Stampin' Up has done this because, yeah, I didn't like the way it peeled off, but I really like it. It's, yeah, they've done a good job of that. And it just makes life so much easier. Like, it's so worth doing So if you don't have adhesive sheets, like, yeah, with intricate dies, it's just so much better than getting Tombow glue all over your fingers everywhere. And particularly where there's like holes and things, like it just makes sense to just use that. Might just run it through one more time, and maybe along the edge, because you get a better cut along the edge piece of your machine. There we go. Wonderful. So let's have a look at this. What tool do we need? We need our pokey and our little brush as well. And that's going to lift that out of the die. There we go. Now this is very fragile, this one. Oh, look at that. So I think Bruno mentioned it before, when you pull away the sheet, usually it will bring all these pieces out with it, because that's why they're sort of still already in there. But I want to sponge that a little bit first, and we're also going to sponge this guy as well. I'll stick that on my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, that washi. So let's just have a look at this and see what we think. Where's my little brush? Where's the brush? There you are. Beautiful. So did you all figure out what you're making for dinner tonight? I feel like, because we've got some lamb shanks there, I might actually make a really nice red wine shank. Or we could do, although we had Thai curry last night, so. But yeah, if I do the lamb shanks, because it takes about 2 hours or so, and I like to, yeah, give it time to really thicken the sauce. And I've done the shanks with the massamum curry, which was really nice. It was a nagi recipe 10-8. She's really good for, yeah, lots of different cuisines actually. But yeah, she's got a red wine lamb shanks or a Thai curry lamb shanks. And I think I've even got some potatoes there actually, so it'd be really nice to do the red wine shanks, and then I can have some mash with it. It's a good idea. Because I just find if I'm not organised, I end up, like last night we just ate that little bit too late. I've done a lot of batches of dumplings this week. I did a double batch, and it took quite a while to get it all. But now they're all in the freezer, ready to go. Like, I know where you can get dumplings already pre-done, but there's just nothing like homemade dumplings. And also just the cost. Like, yes, okay, it takes a lot longer to make, but I just watch telly while I'm doing it. And yeah, I just really enjoy, like, for me, I love to watch a bit of TV, and it's my way of doing something while I'm watching TV. Or even, like, sometimes I'll be talking to my friends Jessie and Sarah, and it's just a nice way to catch up with friends as well, while I'm doing something, because I don't know, there's always something to do, right? So it's like, why not do something productive along with something fun? Yeah, that's my little thing that I like to do. Now, I've lost my little door bar because I want to do some sponging on here. Oh, there it is. I knew I'd find it once I said it out loud. And we want some of the grey. Ooh, do we want to do early espresso actually? And make it, yeah, I think we'll do a bit of both. A bit of early espresso and a bit of grey granite together. Frozen lettuce. Is it really hot where you are, Megan? Wow. I think when it's hot, I love like chicken wings, even though it's hot. It's just, I love the fact that you can do it in the air fryer, which is, it doesn't heat up the house as bad as a normal oven. And I also love like Vietnamese style, so like the rice paper wraps or sushi or something like that is really good too. We got like a sushi maker from Kmart, and it's actually pretty good. So yeah, something light and refreshing. So I'm just sort of doing little bits and pieces. This is the early espresso, this one, but definitely want to, yeah, get that tree trunk really nice and inked up with the early espresso, so I can sort of push that in a bit more. Got a little bit of scratch paper here that I can pop this on so that I can get more colour there. And then we can come in here. Well, we've got this piece here, and it is a little bit random, this piece, like trying to figure out where it sort of goes. But I think, yeah, in between, was that up there? Yeah, I think it was sort of like as sitting on top of like the window pieces there, like as if they're the branches. Ooh, I feel like that's a good fit there. Yes. All right. Okay. I think I see the vision now. So everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. So it does line up to have like the little pieces all join here. Ah, interesting. Yeah. So everything, you can see everything sort of lining up so that all those pieces can sit. Although there's some little holes there. Maybe they line up somewhere. But yeah, I don't think you have to be too fussy with this. But I can imagine that Stampin' Up! Have got a vision of where it lines up. I really like that. That looks awesome. So at least we know, yeah, where, because I just wanted to see where I need to sponge. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a grungy sponge in there. A grungy sponge. That's the technical term. And then we do a little bit of the grey granite as well, because it's nice to have a little bit of textural colouring here. And then same with our leaves. So just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, yes. And a little bit around the edges there too. This is the early espresso that I'm going back to now. I'm just sort of putting more along the edges of the leaves just to give it that really nice texture. And of course the garden green would look great in here as well. We can add a little bit of that in as well. Just so it's like the combo of all the colours that we've used in our card. It's the piece of resistance. Okay, let's bring in some. Oh, we've got it here. Don't you love it when I don't clean up? So we'll just bring in some of that. Oh, that's a little bit too much, but that's okay. That'll be covered, that bit. There we go. Oh, love it. And then some on here. On the foliage. Beautiful. Oh, it makes such a difference with it all being coloured. Can I just say? Like, whoa. Like, what happened to this tree? It's like a totally different thing now. It's come into its own. And we just do the same thing that we did before. Just slowly tease that backing away. You can even like sort of rip into it a bit, just so that you can get in underneath there. Yeah, there we go. And once you've got that first piece, you can sort of just, and it is actually really good to, rather than use your finger, it's good to have like a second, take your pick tool, just to hold that down, just so that you've got a free hand and it's not sticking to you. It does help a lot. I'll just lift underneath there. Just be really patient because you don't want to rip this. Yeah, that's good. So it feels like a bit of work, like doing the adhesive sheet. But once you go to stick it down, it's just, yeah, it saves a lot of headaches. And it's just a lot easier than having to, you imagine trying to add Tombow glue to this, and there's just like little pieces and holes everywhere. So the adhesive sheet is definitely the way to go with this type of die. Oh, just make sure that they don't join and stick on each other. Fantastic, look at that. We are free. So I will pick that up and we'll just estimate where we would like this to sit. So I think down the bottom here, there was like a couple of little spots here that I could see where it could possibly sit. And yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I like it. And then down here, you can see like the little pockets and little holes there that it sort of sits under. But yeah, it's really, I don't, like there probably is a perfect spot for it, but I just don't think it actually matters too much because it's just such a beautiful die and just a lovely addition to this tree. Now there's just a little bit of something here, like a bit of a die cut piece that's sort of sticking out underneath. So we'll just move that away. There it is there. Good. Gotcha. And now we can push down on there. Yay! Look at us. Look at us go. Oh, that looks so good. Very, very happy with that. Now, will it look good on our project? Oh, yes. I love it. That's really nice. And I think the last little thing that we want at the end, just want a little sentiment Yeah, I think they're grateful for you, or you're simply the best. But yeah, I think I'll do grateful for you. And then emboss that in some basic white on our early espresso here. And I think that one there, yeah, I think it's going to be fine just to stick that down directly. I mean, it'll look amazing if you did like raise it up. But I think, yeah, let's just have a little look. Yeah, I think you could possibly raise that up actually without it being, like it will have a little bit of like, you know, floating, like we'll float a little bit there. But I think that's fine because you could use a ribbon to sort of bring it all together and tie if you wanted to as well. A bit of twine or something like that. There's twine that comes with the the natural tones. Like that would look really nice with the Cajun or the garden green, just sort of tied here and opened. Yeah, it's good to use the adhesive sheets. Like I know it's a little bit of work to remember and pull it apart, but I just think from a like structural integrity point of view, I think it looks really, really good. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to use some of the smaller minis for our adhesive. And then we can do little bits and pieces around here. You can even cut these down as well if you wanted to, the bigger dimensionals. But I think this is good size. Magnificent. So don't forget to thumbs up if you haven't done it already for our free class. It's all we ask to keep us going so that we can keep giving you free content. That would be amazing. I think that's good. I don't think we'll need, because we can have like a little bit of flowy. It doesn't have to be like really well solid for this type of thing. Just empty that into the bin. You come over here, mister. There's always one backing that's like, no, I don't want to go. Don't make me leave. There we go. Now, we just want to make sure that we're, oh yeah, as long as it's on here, then it's not going to go over anything, which is good. So we can center this perfectly on here. Ah, I'm glad I did the dimensionals because that looks hot, man. And yeah, you wouldn't know. Like that actually, I think that actually adds to the layers, to be honest. It gives it more gravitas. I love gravitas. It's such a cool word. Gravitas. It feels so posh. And we'll do this. Will that fit along there? I think it will. Slightly. Oh yeah, we'll just fit it that way. Good. And we've got our Versamark and our embossing. Hello there.
Me.
Hi, you.
I need the front-facing camera.
Oh, okay. What have we got here? Something very exciting. Hi.
Hi. This card is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I was going to
You're
type
having
it
fun?
in the comment, but I'm like, when it first started,
Yeah.
I was like, this card will be finished in like 20 minutes.
Do you even know me?
Like, it's so,
Mm,
like, the cover is stunning.
yeah. Yeah.
Like, just so many beautiful products in this suite.
Yeah.
And all on one project. And I also don't feel like it's over the top either. It's quite simple.
Yeah.
But
it's got lots of techniques in there.
And how many different products
Thank
we
you, Bruno.
use.
Thank you.
See this, everyone.
Mm.
You coming to OSR?
We might be both using that.
It's funny when we were doing
we both like the same products.
When we were preparing our product projects, Kylie's like, well, this is the one I'm demonstrating, and this is the other one I'm demonstrating. And then I'm like, oh, that's the same one.
That's the same one.
But, yeah.
They're used very differently. Yeah. And we've got lots of samples too that are very different.
I hope you really like my project.
Yeah, we're going to love your project.
Nice tan. Am I tanned?
Yeah, look at me.
Just compared.
No, you are
It doesn't
tanned.
matter if you're black or white.
You're a darling. Thank you. Thanks for liking
That's
my
all.
card.
I was going to type it, and I'm like, no. I need to go and announce it.
I need to be here IRL.
Like, it even looks nicer
in real
this
life.
Paper. You can go down. It looks more red.
Yeah, than Cajun.
Yeah.
But how good do the embellishments go with it too?
The embellishments are beautiful.
I like that about sweets. You just know everything's going to go together.
And I love how this piece, this thing in the middle,
I think that was good that it worked out like that.
The neutral.
Yeah, just to sort of break up. Yeah, the two. Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
How long is that?
About 2 hours something, 2.5 hours.
No wonder why you're so tired.
But it's so funny because this morning I'm like, I'll just do a really quick one.
Just quick and simple.
Just a quick and simple. But I get so into it that I'm like, whee! Yeah. And it's because I love you all. I love hanging out with you all.
I'm just writing So, for those that went to OSR, have registered for OSR.
Yeah, Nicole said she got an email.
Good.
Was it Nicole? No, someone said.
But
yes.
Check out all the links and everything that you can log in.
Yeah.
So that on the day.
Check now.
Yeah.
So that you're not.
It's very simple.
Yeah. And just make sure, if you want to chat, you'll need to be signed into your YouTube, don't you? You have to be signed in. And just make sure that you click on, even though you're going through Podia, the platform, just make sure you click on the video, click on the YouTube link.
Excuse me, I just found this.
Yeah, that's for a later project. That's
When
the
did
one.
you make that?
That's the one I did with the Crazy Crafters for our video last. Oh yeah, that's actually for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can take that with you.
I
knew
have
that
too many other things.
I knew that future Kylie, I would be very excited about.
I wondered, where all that paper
went. Yeah, yeah. That's why you were like, "Why is there paper missing?" that's where it is.
Because I looked at all the there. Maybe I put it in with. I checked all the other DSP. Maybe it had been put in there.
Where should I place this, Bruno? I think maybe off the center there. So I could do it down here.
I think.
I don't like it on the sentiment. Oh, I could do it at the bottom there. Yeah, that's true. That would actually sit nicely there.
And it's an unusable space.
Yeah. What do you think, everyone? Should we do it on the tree even? Oh, I think I like it on the tree.
So I'm going to give you another thing. See this little over-the-top thing?
Yeah.
On my project on OSR, I use... I don't know what it's called. Shiny...
Oh, the foil.
Cardboard, yeah.
The bronze. Oh, my goodness. That would look so hot.
What is this?
Oh, yeah, that was part of my little kit.
What little kit?
The perpetual, the last chance offer kit. Yeah, because I wanted to make it actually. But I have too many other things I've got to do first.
Does
And you look
come
at the
in a
bottom,
box?
sorry, Deborah. I'm like, that. I'm doing it on the tree. What's
Does it
that?
come in a box?
Yeah, the box is... Oh, no, I think I got rid of the box just to make myself use it.
Excuse me, where you cannot get rid of boxes.
Oh, well, it's still around somewhere. I didn't bin it.
For you.
Now, I need some embellies.
Okay, I'm going to go now. I feel like I'm distracting.
Can you do me a favour, actually? Oh, no, I've got the embellies here. Because I love the Cajun, but I want to use like a matte one. Oh, my goodness, there's new earthy matte dots in the pre-order. Oh, the online exclusive pre-order. And they are stunning. These look nice. Are they still current? Pressed flower motifs.
Yeah. Well.
Ooh, yes, I think I'm going to do them.
You do have those.
Do you have what? Matte dots?
Yeah.
Always.
Because you added them to the cart.
Yeah, I need more.
Oh.
I don't want to run out. Although now we can replace it with the earthy matte dots, maybe. Yeah. So I really like this one here. It's actually basic beige. I thought it was crumb cake, but it works well with the crumb cake as well. Let me have a little sippy of my beveragino. Nice to see you, Jane. Thanks for coming. And I'm glad you got some ideas. That is fantastic. So this one here. And yeah, I definitely think having the basic beige ones here will be hot. Oh, look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Yes, yes, yes. And then another one around here. I think there. Love it. Jump it. And then we'll leave that one play. I want that to be the hero. And then this piece. Look at that. What do we think, everyone? What an epic video today. I had so much fun with this today. Can you tell? I was in my little crafting element. And all we had to go by was Fiona's card. I hadn't planned any of this. I knew what products I was wanting to use. And that was the extent of my organisation today. And it was just an opportunity to play and discover. It's like our innovating day to just work out how we want to use all these beautiful dyes and products. So yeah, if you like it, please give us a thumbs up. And please share if you think you know a demonstrator that would enjoy seeing these products in use. I'm doing a little bit of a pack up here while we're chatting. What have we got here? Oh, there's the branching out little container. Pop that in there. And we've got, I think this is the autumn trees, yes. So that's that one there. And we'll just take out a few of these little pieces here so that they can come out. And then future Kylie will thank past Kylie for her kindness of tidying. An amazing card. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, I really, really like it. I think it's a great way to use the designer series paper. And also all of those dies. There's so much decorating you can do. But just remember you can keep it really, really simple as well. Like I've gone quite complicated with all the different dies and techniques. But you definitely don't have to do it as complicated as I did. It is the type of project that can be very simple or very complex, which... Thank you, Fiona, for introducing it to me. It's a great technique. So there's just a couple more little pieces here that I want to pull out. But yeah, I think it's like, even though this die is very intricate and, you know, you've got a bit of tidying to do after, personally, I think it's worth it, because I tell you what, it just looks so good. And I love how we have come up with different ideas on how to use this die as well. Like, yeah, doing the embedding, using it with that cute animal stamp set, which, do you have that stamp set? Because it is so adorable. I really wanted to use it in an OSR project, but yeah, probably if I had have thought of this die, I would have, because I would have been like, oh, I was thinking, what paper can I use with it? And I just, yeah, it wasn't coming to me. So maybe, actually, I might do it as like an extra project if I can get myself organized, because I do need to do the customer cards for this month, and joining cards. We'll use the same cards for joining and for the customers. And I'm using the gathering together suite, which will be nice, because we always use whatever the video class bundle of the month is usually what I use for my customer cards, just so that my customers can see not only the video class bundle, because you get that as a gift when you're a team member of ours or a customer, but also just to see, yeah, it in a card as well, which is going to be different to the video class bundle. Good. I think that's got most of it. I'm happy with that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh yeah, a couple little bits here. We may as well do it properly, right? Get every little piece. Yay! And put all of those little pieces that we've pulled out in there. So yeah, so if there's anything that you need to get done today, you know, this is just your little reminder just to think about what you're going to do today, or if it's evening for you, what you're going to do with your day tomorrow. Do a little list of things that you'd like to achieve, and even if you don't achieve them, that's okay. It's better to plan something than not to plan at all, because yeah, plans fail where there's no planning. Now, I don't know if this one is actually part of Autumn Trees or the other one, so I'll have to have a look at my online information and we can have a look and see where it belongs. But yeah, so we'll do a little bit of a tidy with my members. I've got a few stamp sets here to clean. Got my little sponge daubers to pop away, and my embossing paper, my powder I should say, and the dies. But yeah, it's great just to get it all cleaned up and happy for when you come into your craft room next. Oh, that goes in here. I'll just pop this away and then I'll jump on with our special members. And it's great that we had Jane join today. Welcome to becoming a YouTube VIP, Jane. Woo! So our VIP members get exclusive behind the scenes content, and they get to chat with me, and sometimes we do like even tidying together. Yeah, talk recipes. I'll be doing an exclusive video just for them that no one else will see. So yeah, it's really nice. Today we're going to be doing, because we've got our video class bundle blog hop next Thursday, I'm going to be making that with our members, and yeah, they'll get that exclusive content. And usually what we like to do is do the exclusive content in a reel afterwards, but no one gets to see the woe to go except for the members, which is a bit of fun, isn't it? So it's good to be a member. I'll put the link up here for you in case you're not already a member. And I think I've got most of the things here. Oh, there's another sheet there. That's good. I wondered where the other die container was, so that's good. And I'll check what belongs where. Now, where is my little keyboard? Keyboard. Oh, there you are. So let me pop that up here. The YouTuber. Hello, Helen. YouTube join. So yes, you can join that there. And for those of you that are demonstrators, we have some exclusive content for demonstrators as well, which is exciting. Hi, so good to see you. So that is our project today. Oh, that was so much fun. Yay. So good. I know, so amazing. Look at that. Look what we made together, everyone. So blessed to have you in my life. I'm grateful for you. Aww, amazing. And look at that twine and that tree, and we've learnt how to use this beautiful leaf dye in so many different ways. We've even been able to use it here. Just love it. And look, it is a little bit flimsy because I didn't have a full backing of cardstock, but you could very easily just add like another piece at the back to, make it a little bit more sturdy. But I actually really like it. I think, just because the whole thing together is quite sturdy. But yeah, you could easily just cover that whole piece, but the paper's so beautiful. I didn't want to cover it all. So yeah, if you like it, then thumbs up, please. Thumbsy upsies. Oh, we got another thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Regina. Thank you so much for following us and for all your support. So remember, you can get the video class bundle if you like these autumnal type colors and what we've done today. You can get the Gathering Together video class bundle. And for those of you that are members, you're going to get exclusive content using this bundle. Not what I've done in the video class bundle. That's different again. But we're going to do a project together for our blog hop next week. I do love me a blog hop. So definitely follow our blog if you're not already on KylieBertucci.com. So you can get lots of cool content there. And we've also got our Instagram as well. Bruno's been putting up some amazing content on there. This week we've been a little bit busy and haven't been able to put up as much as we would like. But there's so much content there and it's all free. So definitely go over to our Instagram for lots of things there that are free as well. But if you want some extra behind the scenes content, members only content, then you can join our YouTube channel as well. So just scan this QR code, or you can actually go, if you're not good with scanning QR codes, you can go over here. I think this is the link here. Yes. So that's the class bundles link. And we have a lot of amazing classes that you can choose from. So you don't have to have the products in order to benefit from these classes, because you can use any product you like. You can just swap it out even if you don't have that particular product. So lots of great content if you're needing a little bit of extra support creatively. So thank you very much for being here. Thanks for your support. Remember, don't miss out on online stamping retreat, because we're going to have so much fun in a couple of days. Yes! So come and join. Come and join the fun, everyone. We want to see you there because we love you. We love hanging out with you. And Lisa and Gina will be there, and Bruno and I. So come and join. I'll pop up the link here for you for OSR. There we go. Go and join right away. And don't forget the joining offer. If you live in Australia, come and join our Crazy Crafters team. So yeah, lots of excitement. I'm so thrilled. Stampin' Up! I've got so many things happening. We've got things happening, and it's just the best. So don't miss out on all the fun. And we shall see you, members, like in 5 minutes. And for everyone else, we shall see you sometime next week. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for your support on all of our fun little adventures we have together. And we'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.